What's going on, Taurus? How are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for August 29th to September 4th, 2022. So in this reading, Taurus, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy, some things you do not see coming, and also get some advice from your angels and spirit guides regarding August 29th to September 4th, 2022. But before we begin this reading, Taurus, as always, I'm going to take a moment to let you know that you are very welcome here in this space with me as we go through this reading, and I really do appreciate you in advance for taking the time to check this reading out. Now, if this general reading happens to resonate with you, Taurus, definitely smash that like button. Subscribe down below if you have not already for future updates. That would be greatly appreciated over here. As well, Taurus, be sure to go follow me on Instagram. The link to my official Instagram account will be in the description box below, so cheers to you if I see you over on Instagram. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this reading. I'm going to pull the energy for you for the 29th of August to September 4th, 2022, starting now. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for the sign of Taurus. All right, Taurus, let's lay out these cards and see what we got going on here for you. Very interesting. Damn, Taurus. Damn. It looks good. But I'm going to call it too early. Okay. All right, Taurus, so first thing that I will say is that it seems like a lot of you for the 29th to the 4th may be getting a $1 million idea, okay? I'm getting Spirit's telling me to tell you this right off the bat. Spirit has been trying to tell you, Taurus, like for a long time, do this, like this is a great idea. But I don't know if you're like stoned or I don't know what you're doing to where you don't write it down. You got to write things down. So I don't know if this is a weird message. Spirit's telling me you got to write down the ideas that Spirit is telling you because it could lead to a lot of abundance here. To show you right off the bat, whenever you have the Hermit to the Ace of Pentacles combination, this is a combination for me that is kind of like a download that leads to a new venture in the physical reality. The Hermit to the Ace of Pentacles, Taurus. So what I'm getting is that if you're from the 29th to the 4th, make sure you're writing down everything that you get from Spirit. Because the truth is about human beings, we're not designed to remember everything. And one of the biggest things that has ever transformed my life is simply writing down my ideas, getting them, because that's the first step in manifestation, right? I guarantee you, all of you watching this have had some sort of idea that came from Spirit, from the ether, from a higher vibrational plane to you that you basically discounted when it could have completely transformed your life, completely. I know that I have like 10 of these, I act on some, but I'm still at fault here too, just like everyone else. So pay attention to your ideas and make sure you ground them in physical reality. I'll say that, but we'll get into what we need to get into. But what you don't see coming is a movement towards wealth. You may have to cut people out for this, but there's something about moving towards wealth. There's a lot of groundedness here. But you have here, Taurus, the Eight of Swords here as your opportunity. So this is, I really get it. You're not as stuck as you think you may be. A lot of you have been on a manifestation journey towards whatever it is you're trying to manifest. Something in the physical world, though, I get it for a lot of you here. Better health, more money, a better place to live, whatever it is, you're very close. The message of the Eight of Swords, Taurus, coming through is that you're not as stuck as you think you are. So your opportunity is that if you like every change is a total change in this universe. This is what people don't understand. When you have an idea that comes in from spirit, that idea influences your vibration it's a totally different vibration before the idea came. What many of you do, you're like, oh, I had an idea, came through, but what it doesn't really do anything. Embody it, ground it, then what you attract in the form of people, places, circumstances will change based on a grounded idea, because then your point of attraction changes. So you're not as stuck as you think, especially with that 8 of Swords here as your opportunity. Realize the swords are not pointed at you. Okay, the only one who's going to ruin this abundance, who's going to ruin the life, the only thing that can ruin the life that you're meant to live is you. Let that sink in. It's you. I know, trust me, I have a million things that I can blame on other people about, things, but you have to take responsibility even if it's not your fault. Who the hell is this for? I don't know. But we have the 10 of Cups here in Taurus in your challenge. So the 10 of Cups in your challenge, and in the advice from Spirit here, you have the 6 of Cups to the 3 of Swords. There's some sort of thing about a long-term vision that you had that may be fading, or I'm getting that there's family involved in getting in the way of your dream. Okay, and this could be people who are helping you, but I see it all the time. Where people don't go their own way for like a little bit. And I'm not saying you have to like leave any family behind, but the 10 of Cups in your challenge, we're going to actually have to clarify, like, let's hold our horses here, Taurus. But I'm just sensing in your vibration from the 29th to the 4th, there's this new pathway of wealth that opens up for you in the form of an idea. But basically, a lot of you are going to either let other people hold you back or something that you have going on. We're going to have to, I'm getting so many things that but Spirit's like, no, keep the reading going. Don't get stuck on these things. So look at this overall general energy. It's great. I think a lot of you are developing a plan to become a leader, or to maybe detach yourself from a system and become your own system. You have the Ace of Pentacles, the Hermit, and also the Hierophant here. In your overall general energy. Now, the Hierophant has to do with tradition, structure, orthodoxy, okay, something religious. And the Hermit here, very well for a lot of you, I'm getting. And your challenge is the 10 of Cups. This could be very related. This could be a marriage. This could be some sort of structure that you have that you may be thinking, maybe it's time for me to disconnect from this because it's not making me happy. And, if you try to make other people happy, well, I don't want to chase my dreams because what will Pastor David think of me? It's like, fuck Pastor David. Who gives a shit? It's your life, and if you don't, it's like, where did that come from? I don't know, but someone needed to hear it. God bless Pastor David. I love you, man. I don't know who you are. But basically, there's this whole thing of, I'm getting as well, Taurus, in this overall general energy, that a lot of you may become a leader in your own right with this idea, like the Hierophant here, becoming some sort of spiritual authority, if that suits you, or, something, because everything is spiritual. Scientists call it energy, spiritual people call it fucking whatever, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So, but here, hey, check this out. In your, what you don't see coming, I'm telling you, there's some sort of path here that opens up for wealth for you. You have the Chariot, the 10 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles here in what you don't see coming. And because this is in what you don't see coming, I really feel like this is you, Taurus. If it's not, you could be running into a Queen of Pentacles energy. There's some sort of idea here that happens that opens up for you that you're divinely protected to go down. If some of you have a dream, don't let anything hold you back from going after this dream, because the journey is the destination. This is coming through for that. Like, you think you're going to be so happy in this 10 of Pentacles frequency, like manifesting what you want. It's not true, Taurus. So if you have an idea that is being birthed to improve your physical reality, that is where the magic happens. I'll give you a little secret about my life right now, right? I'm renting this house, this Airbnb. I'm pretty much like buying my whatever. I'm getting to the close end of like everything that I wanted to manifest, or like a lot of it is coming to fruition now. I thought that it was going to make me happy. No, it doesn't. You have to have like a spiritual mission. You have to have a goal in mind, and the journey is the destination. Like, if you're coming at it with a new idea and you're being called to go and like to alleviate your stuckness in your life, that's the beautiful part of it. I'm telling you, when you get what you want, it's almost like, well, fuck, well, what am I going to do now? And like, so just be aware of that. It's not what you think it is, right? So, but now here we have, Taurus, in your advice from your spirit guides. You have the Temperance card. You have the 3 of Swords, and you also have that Six of Cups here in the advice. So there could be some sort of memory or some sort of, the Six of Cups is all about nostalgia, memories. It is about the past. It's also about, could be like a gift coming your way. A lot of you are going to squander a gift that the universe is giving you in the form of a great idea, or, if it's not an idea, it's a new opportunity. But because it's next to the Hermit, I feel like it's an idea that comes in deep contemplation. A lot of you are squandering this idea because of something that happened in the past. You're letting past hurt hold you back from moving forward in a harmonious way and learning from your past and blending things together. You see, like, whatever upset you had, maybe you tried to start a business in the past, maybe you tried to do something in the past and it didn't work out. Well, guess what? Now you're one step closer to your goal because you have more information, you have more experience than other people. Don't think of it as, oh my God, I failed and now I can't move forward. Or for others of you, this is not what it's about. It has to do with some sort of family structure. And I hate to get into this stuff, right? But like, to be honest, I see so many people, like Three of Swords, like literally my mom, like, I swear to God, Taurus, there was a period where I had to stop talking to my mom. I'm an only child. I'm a mama's boy. And I was very attached to my mother my whole life. But when it came to me, like, when I quit the whole matrix, I got out of the matrix, and then she wasn't supporting me because I was like, I'm chasing my dreams. You're not going to understand these dreams, Mom. I had to stop talking to her for like a year. Now, people will think I'm cold. People will think I'm whatever because of that. But look at me now. And what I'm basically the reason I'm telling you this is because I sense in your energy field, like you're worried about what people are going to think about you, something in the family structure when it comes to going for this new idea. Okay, but if it were easy, everyone does it. And I can tell you the relationship I have with my own mom now is better than it was before because she respects me more. When I was staying in the little influence of my mom and doing everything that she said, oh, Austin, just go to college and just do what the Hierophant tells you to do. Guess what? I had her support. As soon as I was like, no, fuck that. I'm getting unstuck. I can see my future. I know what I'm doing. It didn't go so well, but now that I proved basically that my some sort of success, that then it's like it changes it and it's actually better overall for everyone involved. So, people in your life may not leave forever, but they may leave for a season. This is actually what happened with me, like, and people a lot of the times, like when I started like YouTube or other things that I do, they were like laughing at me. And people are still laughing at me, like other things and other areas of my life that I'm starting now, and people are like laughing at me. That's actually a good sign. And you can be closer, actually, okay, let's stick to the cards here, Taurus, but I'm just, whatever wants to come through comes through in these readings, and this is what's coming through. So first things first, let's go ahead and clarify why this Eight of Swords is here in your opportunity, okay? Because I feel there's an opportunity here for you to realize that you're not as stuck as you are, and any experience that you have is going to be very beneficial to you on this new journey because you have a new idea that can change everything. If you don't have an idea, write anything that comes down to your mind. But I feel like a lot of you may not have it yet, but from the 29th to the 4th, you will get it. So hold on. Why is the Eight of Swords here? Okay, the Sun, yeah, it's really like the Sun card to the Eight of Swords. The Sun is all about bringing out the positive qualities and dampening down the negative qualities. So whatever stuckness that you perceive is there is actually not as stuck as you think you are. One more here, 4 micro shuffles. Why is the Eight of Swords here? The Sun, the Two of Swords, and also the Three of Swords. All right, so with this energy, the Two of Swords and the Three of Swords coming out now, this is a very intense energy. You also have the Three of Swords and the advice from your spirit guides. So what I'm sensing here is a lot of you are not really willing to go through pain to get to the place that you're trying to go. And I feel like this pain is going to have to do with some sort of social relation, or the pain of like, the Two of Swords is all about denial. It's all about like, no, I'm not looking at that. It's a big no. And the Three of Swords, in succession, Two of Swords, Three of Swords here to the Sun. I feel like there's a path for your true happiness here that you're going to have to be like, you're going to have to do some shit, like, you're going to do what you have to do to get where you're at, and Spirit knows you're not lying. But like, I don't know, you could be, that's a weird energy. Let's just keep this moving. Let's go ahead and clarify why why is the Ace of Pentacles here in your overall general energy, Taurus, right? Why is the Ace of Pentacles here in your overall general energy? Let's go ahead and see it. Whenever that comes out right next to the Hermit, that is my spread usually, and I'm feeling the energy as well, for an idea that leads to some sort of authority. A lot of you are going to be disconnecting from some sort of Hierophant thing as well. Yes, surrender. You have the Hanged Man. Okay, so the Hanged Man is, to this Ace of Pentacles, it's surrendering to an idea, looking at it from a different perspective. Instead of blowing off your ideas, you know, you got to write them down here. Like, the only difference between an author and someone or whatever and you is, like, you write it down, you just commit to it. Like, I guarantee, like, half of you have better thoughts than me. Like, half of you, if you just did what I did, like, I mean, you know. But you have the Six of Swords and the Star. So whenever you have the Hanged Man here, the Ace of Pentacles in your overall general energy, the Star is about renewal, healing, a very auspicious, like the Star is like something here that can make you famous. I mean, the Star is the center of attention here. So with the Ace of Pentacles as well, but you have that Six of Swords here. So in order to make this dream come true, you're going to have to move away from something. And it would make sense why this Ten of Cups is here and the Six of Cups and the Three of Swords here. So there's not like an easy, I mean, there could be, because in what you don't see coming, I mean, things just take off here, Taurus. But let's go ahead and clarify now. Why is the Ten of Cups in your challenge? Okay, because I feel it's either like a lot of you have to give up on a dream in order to make another one happen. Okay, this is coming through very strongly. A lot of times, and you have to be intuitive enough, and I wouldn't just go off a general reading to make this big decision. Sometimes you can. But basically, like, if you've been pursuing like a dream for the last like 2 years and you've been pouring everything into it and it just doesn't work out, that's because and you just run into countless problems, it's not meant for you. You're meant for something else and you have to tweak it. So many people are just like, nope, I'm still trying on this one thing here for the last 17 years. And it's like, bruh, like you need to tweak it, you know? And people don't have they don't face their demons to tweak it, okay? Because in order to tweak it, you have to admit what's going wrong. People are like, no, I just have to persist. It's like, yeah, I guess, right? Or you just you just be honest. Like, it's like anything in life. It's like honesty is always the best policy. Even if it hurts at first, it's better than having this weird cloud. And I feel like a lot of you are moving out of that weird cloud right now as we speak. So let's see why this Ten of Cups is here. I feel like there's a message that people may abandon you, but then they're going to come back to you. And at that point, it's up to you whether you want to let them come back. Because I know Taurus people are very loyal, so that's why this probably stings even deeper. All right, well, there's a message here. You have the Six of, there could be something, the Hierophant, this could be like a job you're quitting, or the Six of Pentacles here is all about giving, even give and exchange, and since it's in your challenge, I feel like there's something that you're giving to something. A Hierophant could be a family, it could be it could even be an ideal that you're living up, like a spiritual ideal, but because I feel like there's an uneven thing and you're gonna have to go your own way and go with this new idea here, Taurus. But what I would do, especially because the Hanged Man has come out, go out for the 29th to the 4th and like meditate on this, Taurus. Meditate. Don't let your past hold you back with the Six of Cups to the Three of Swords here, and realize people may be upset with you, but guess what? If they're upset with you for doing what's on your heart, then they don't even really like you anyway. So with that being said, I'm going to conclude this reading, Taurus. I'll talk to you next time. This is the Autistic Mystic.